Sparkmaster Neon, and Happy New Year! It's 2020. And honestly, for this week, it's what? Setting goals? Yeah. So, you know what it means. What do you do on New Year's? You set goals? You set your New Year's resolutions. Yeah, you do. And so what I've done is I've set 20 resolutions for 2020. And I encourage you to do the same. Now, I have them written down because obviously you can't remember it all year, right? It's good to have that reference, that way to be like, yeah, I was going to do this year, wasn't I? Oh no, I broke it. You cross it out. It goes, no, my life's a lie. Anyway, but the thing is, 20 resolutions, 2020. Are you ready? Because I am. So my first one is to reach 100 subs. Humble, I know. It's not a lot, but it is a lot. Especially when we're only at, what, like 30, 40? Somewhere in there. So, here's the thing. I'll make you guys a deal. When we reach 100 subs, that's right, I said when, because honestly, I don't want to think about not. When we get there, I'll debut a new video site every single Thursday. And what I'll do is I'll sit down and I'll ask you guys what you want to see. I'll talk about what plans are for the channel and what we want to do, And I feel like giving you guys the voice in this channel is one of the most important things I can do because I want to bring you guys what you want to see. And, right now, I don't have a lot of feedback. I always love to hear more. And honestly, Thursdays are the perfect day to be like, hey, I'm doing this. What do you guys think? Or, hey, you guys seen something you want to see more of? Let me know. And I think that's great, honestly. Another thing is, I know a big thing coming up, or getting ready to start this month here, is, or has started, because it's January now, yeah, is to follow Copa to the best of my ability. Now, we are not a channel that's specifically targeting 13 and under, but I can see how sometimes maybe we seem to appeal to them. I just want to make sure I'm following it to the best of my ability and able to accomplish meeting those requirements and not going and breaking any of those rules. Another thing that I need to work on, we all should probably work on in the sense that we say a lot of things and we don't typically follow through, is I want to make sure I'm always practicing what I preach, because I can always do better at that. I talk about these things, but nobody's perfect. I don't always follow them, and I go, oh, I should have followed it. But, just to practice what I preach, remember that, hey, I said this, I should listen to it. I hold myself to these rules. I make these videos for me just as much as I make them for you guys. Because, honestly, they are important. They're very important. And practicing what I preach is a very important thing. Another thing is to follow and evolve my standards and expectations. Now, we spent our first topic week of covering standards and expectations. And honestly, the standards and expectations are probably the foundation for everything that you would live your life by. It's who you want to be, how you want to act, what you want to do. And it's also what you expect in others and how you expect to be treated. And obviously, they're not going to stay the same. We are people and we live our lives and things change. So just to follow and evolve my standards and expectations as things go through, things go by, and making sure I stay on top of, okay, I'm this way now, and I think that's a good thing, and I'm going to start holding myself to that, and I'm going to try and look forward to other people and, give them praise for it. It's like, yo, I like how you're like this. That's awesome. So am I. I'm going to always strive and be the best me I can be. And I know that kind of piggybacks off standards and expectations, but always. That's kind of like shining bright. I always want to be the best version of myself that I can possibly be and always bring my best to the table. Always give it my all. Always try. Another one is, these glasses sometimes. Enjoy 2020. Yeah, 2020 is a new year. And I want it to be fun. I want it to be awesome. And honestly, even when it's negative, I'm going to try and enjoy it to the best of my ability. Because, honestly, it's a new year. I should always be trying to enjoy everything anyway. Why not just make it one of my resolutions so that I can go, oh yeah, I'm enjoying this year. Why am I not having fun right now? Let's go. And then, yeah. So another one is, continue to rock Blaze Orange, because obviously I rock in orange, I rock the color, and I do it every single day. And honestly, that is something that should be pretty easy, because orange. But I will always try my best to do so. Another one is to stop doubting myself. That one's going to be hard. I'm always doubting what I'm doing, whether or not it's going to work. I'm in a constant battle with depression. It's up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. I need to quit doubting myself and just do it, just go for it. Quit dwelling on the fact that it might not work and give it a try and see if it does, quit holding myself back and go for it. That leads me to my next one, which is stepping out of my comfort zone. Honestly, I want to do things this year that I normally wouldn't do. You know, like was it last week? I did Christmas carols. Now, those Christmas carols, singing on camera is not something I'm used to. And it was a big step out of my comfort zone. And while it was scary and a little bit nerve-wracking at first, I did it. And I know that I can do it again. You know, doing stuff like that and knowing, hey, I was not comfortable with that before, but I know I can do it. I can effectively do it. And honestly, doing more of that, you know, not being afraid of doing an idea because I think I can't do it and just trying. You know, all you can do is try. That's one of my mottos. All you can do is try, and my other one is obviously shine bright and live a phoenix tale. But that's the thing, just try. And another one is push past my limits. No matter what I'm doing, I need to give it my all, and I need to, if I've reached my limit, try to give myself that nudge forward and keep going a little bit further and slowly grow that limit higher and higher until I can do anything I put my mind to. Everything takes hard work. Everything takes dedication. And honestly, the most important, most powerful force in this world is time. All wounds heal with time. All goals are achieved with time. And as long as you're applying yourself to them. And honestly, you should always push past your limits. Because if you're always trying to stay under your limits, you're never pushing yourself farther than you can already go. You're never getting better because you're staying the same, because your limits are always here. You're never pushing them up. And it's very important. Another thing is to follow my goals. I have these goals here, and goals in my own life, and goals to do, and just to make sure I stay true to those goals and follow through with them, you know? This week is about setting goals, and it's about, you know, taking them step by step and accomplishing your dreams. You know, so just one of my resolutions is going to be to follow my goals, because they're my goals. They're what I want to do. Why not follow them, right? Why not take those steps and move towards achieving them? And that's another thing. Another thing is something I try to do, but for some odd reason life happens and something always seems to come up, and I don't do it right on the dot. I even have an alarm on my phone. It plays, I think, Dragon Roost Island from Wind Waker, Legend of Zelda. It's at 12:30. It's like, do social media, and sometimes I'll be talking to somebody and I'll dismiss it, and then I'll go to bed at night and I'll go, oh no, social media, and I try my best, and I mean I do get it out most of the time at 12:30 Eastern time, but sometimes it can be an hour late or something, and that's honestly I don't like that happens. One of my resolutions for this year is to stay on top of it. Get it out at 12:30 every day. Even if I'm in a conversation, say, hold on one sec, I got to do my social media, and I'll be right back. Go do my social media, come back, and we're good, you know? Because honestly, if I don't do it, how are we supposed to communicate? You know, it's Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Links in the description. So, like, I got to stay on top of it for you guys. You know? And another one is try not to procrastinate. I mean, I don't a lot unless I'm having a bad week, like I was having a couple weeks ago with my depression, where I just kept telling myself I really don't want to do anything. I probably can't do anything effectively, and I kept moving it back, and I kept moving it back, and I kept moving it back, and then at the end of the week I was like, oh no, I gotta get this video out. So, you know, try not to procrastinate, because the less I procrastinate, the less stress I have. You know, that's one of my resolutions, because I don't want stress. I want to effectively bring you guys content, and I want it to be fun and not stressful, you know? And another one is to stay true to myself. No matter what, I don't want to change who I am for other people. I want to make sure that I am me, and I am proud of who I am. I don't want to deviate from what I believe in by doing something I'm adamantly against. You know, if I am against it, I honestly, doing that action would be going against who I am. And I want to do my best to stay true to who I am, because who I am is that awesome person that I love, and that's me. Another one is to stay in touch to those who go their own way. Now, I don't know what 2020 has in store for me. Maybe some of my friends, you know, we're getting older, maybe some of them will move away, and it'll be harder to keep in touch, to stay in touch, and interact with them. And it's to stay, one of my resolutions is, if that happens, to make sure that I'm keeping up with them, or even those who have already left and I, you know, haven't been the best at staying in touch, trying to reach out and be like, hey, it's been a while, what's up, and stay in touch with them, it's always hard to lose a friend, and if you can prevent it by staying in touch, even long distance, it's a good thing, because the more friends you have, obviously the more support you have, and that's amazing. You couldn't ask for any more than someone who has your back, right? Another one is stick to my plan. I plan everything out. I make sure I go through with it, but it's just sometimes things don't go to plan, obviously. I'm going to try my best to stick to plan as much as possible and get what I want out when I want it out effectively. And that's why it's one of my resolutions, is so I just stay on track and I don't deviate the course, and I'm always where I want to be. Another one is something I've been very busy with the channel and work, and I want to work more on my my animated show, my anime type cartoon that I'm writing. I want to make it a book, a manga, and an animated series one day. And right now I have chapter 2 I've written out, not even drawn, or is it episode 2? The chapters are probably going to be a little shorter than an episode, so I'm working on it. I have the entire thing outlined for 23 arcs, so that's something. But I want to work on it a little more and hopefully get it out as soon as possible, because, oh my god, it's so good! It's really good. Honestly, anyone I've shown it to that's read it has been like, yo, can this come out tomorrow? It's good. I mean, I think it's good. I really am proud of what I've done and what I'm doing with it. And I want to keep working on it. I want it to go somewhere, because I want to bring it to you guys as soon as possible, because I think you'll love it. I really do. I think you'll love it as much as I do, and I love it a ton. I can't even word how much I love reading what I've written for this anime and what I've done with it. And then the last 3 are my 3 mottos. It's always try. All you can do is try. If you don't try, you don't have a right to be mad or to hate something. You have to try, because if you try and things don't go your way, at least you can say you tried. Let's say you have a friend that's completely disowned you for whatever reason, and you're trying to be the better person, and you're apologizing, or you're trying to explain and reach a consensus, and they won't even listen to you. All you can do is try. I usually give myself 3 strikes for those I truly care about, and 2 strikes for those who wrong me. And honestly, just try. That's all I'm going to do. I'm going to try. Even if this channel goes nowhere next year, or this year, I'm going to keep trying. I will keep throwing stuff at a wall until it sticks, because this is my dream. This is what I want to do. And all I can do is try, so I don't have the regrets. And then the last 2, shine bright. Kind of self-explanatory. Shining bright is about exuding the light from within, loving yourself, always being the best version of yourself, and truly letting that light shine out and inspire others, and be the best person that you can be, and make others inspired to do the same. And living a phoenix tale, which is no matter how many times you fall, and I fall a lot, depression brings me down a lot, I lose my motivation, I try to beat it, and no matter how many times I fall, I always stand back up and go, you know what, I can't let this beat me, and I rise like a phoenix, and I live my phoenix tale. And that's what it's about, and that's honestly my last 2 resolutions, my 20 resolutions for 2020. Leave some of your favorites in the comments. I would love to hear some things that you guys have, and maybe even just take a picture of your list, put it in social media or the comments, because I'm going to be asking. If you like the video, give us a thumbs up. Happy New Year, by the way. Again, I can't say it enough. 2020 is going to be fun. I know it is. I know it's going to be a better year for all of us, because 2020. I mean, it's 2020 vision, so I can see clearly, right? 2020. So yeah, give us a thumbs up if you like the video. If you want to see more, please subscribe and hit the notification bell. There's 2 options. There's personalized, which will give you notifications on a periodic basis based on a personalized setting you have. And there's all, so no matter what we post, what we do, you will be notified. It'll be like, hey, Sparkmaster's awesome, he just did this. And you go, oh cool, Sparkmaster, you pull it up, and then you're good. It's awesome. We do have social media, as I've already said. We have Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Links in the description below. And I encourage you guys to interact as much as possible, even if the post is 2 months old. I would love to hear your answer for that topic question or whatever, These are things that can help all of us, and the more we interact with them and answer these questions, we can learn from each other. because life isn't something one person can tell you how to live. It's something you learn over time, and you can see how others do it, and others can share their life story, and you can say, hey, I like that idea, and you can, tag along with it. The life is magical like that. We all live it simultaneously, and we all should learn to coexist in it together. We should always be together. We should all be awesome and help each other strive to be the best people we can be. I'm Sparkmaster Neon, and as always, shine bright and live a phoenix tale. Happy New Year, and I hope your 2020 is the best year you've ever had.